What do you think of this? Don't you love it? Hello YouTube, it's me, it's Diana D, and thank you for being here again with me. It's been a few days, but I'm happy to be back. Thank you for liking and subscribing and for watching my videos. I hope you're still enjoying my content, and here we go. It was a great weekend for thrifting and yard sailing, and I have a lot to show you tonight and some amazing finds as well. So with that, I am going to get into it. I will be listing all of these on my eBay store, so please check it out, and thank you. The first item I have is a 1928 CG Con clarinet. It is silver. It is a beautiful, beautiful instrument. I do not know a whole lot about instruments. I don't play. But I did do research on the serial number, which is here, and found out that it is a 1928. It's in amazing condition. I did clean it up some. It is, however, I took it to a specialist to find out if it was in good shape. And it is missing a bridge key. And I guess what happens is, when you attach the pieces together, sometimes that key gets in the way and it gets snapped right off. So that is a $70 repair. And this item will go for, at auction or online, between $600 and $2,000. And it is an amazing find. It was not very expensive, thankfully, but it's in amazing shape. It's still in its original case too. So with that, I'm going to put this up and it will go on sale once that is repaired. The next item I have is a Panasonic Lumix. Sorry. The next item I have is a Panasonic Lumix ZS60. It is an amazing camera, and I got it for a great price. And these go for $312 on Walmart, but I won't be listing it for that much. But it does everything. You know, it's the Leica lens and the 4K video, and it's got low light and super zoom, and it's just amazing. I wish I could keep it, but that's not what I'm about, so I will stick to my camera phone and we keep on moving. So I will have this in my shop. It is an amazing, amazing camera. The next item I have is a Crux Sandwich Express. In the box still, great find. It's brand new, and these of course are very easy to use. You don't have to break out a pan to make any kind of grilled cheeses or anything like that. And yeah, it's good to have in the kitchen. Something easy, something quick. You can ham and cheese, tomato and grilled cheese is my favorite, one of my favorites. I know it's kind of weird sounding, but it's actually very good. And you can do anything in these, and it makes for a very quick cleanup, and who doesn't want that? So I will move on. Crux is, of course, a great brand, as we know. Makes the coffee, so the coffee makers. The next thing I have is an HP C5580 all-in-one printer. Still has the plastic on it, and it is an amazing, amazing find. Does everything. It scans, faxes, and all that. It is color, and you know, of course, do black and white. And these retail for $341, and I didn't get it anywhere near that price. I mean, very low. So I will have that in my store. Of course, the shipping would be expensive, but it might offset it with the costs, you know, that I don't charge. Okay, the The next thing I have is photographs. I found these at an estate sale, and this one is of Humphrey Bogart, and it's listed at the bottom. It says Warner Brothers, First National Pictures. I don't know a lot about these. I just know they're Warner Brothers pictures. So this is Barbara Stanwyck, and she was in, if I remember correctly, is it Big Valley? Bonanza. Anyway, I know she's in one of those, but she was a gorgeous lady. The next item, again, Barbara Stanwyck as well, and it says Warner Brothers. And these all have numbers on them, but I'm not real sure how to use those in finding anything more about them. So I will be checking out more of this. This says Shirley. Why can't I see this? It's Shirley Temple. I did not realize who that was. I know she, of course, is a doll baby. At least she was. And I'm assuming she was a bit older in this. And it says, I'll be seeing you. So it must have been a movie she was in. So this was a headshot probably for that. And I will find out more about these and have these in my shop if you're a big fan of any of these people, these actors, actresses. And the next thing I have is another one of the 4 cameras I will have in this video tonight. And this is an ELPH 2. It is by Canon. It is an IX240. And it says Advanced Photo System, and it is a compact camera, still in its case, still in its original box, and it still has the record of purchase that you send to Canon. It's pretty interesting, but it's got a limited guarantee, of course, but that is another find. I had seemingly found someone who really is into photography, so that's a good thing on my part that I happened upon that sale. So I will have this in my shop. The next one I have is a Kodak EasyShare, and it is one of those cameras, I believe, that you just basically, you know, you have your pictures and you plug it up to a photo printer and you just run it through. It's very easy to do, and it's not complex like some things are nowadays. And it is a C633 Kodak EasyShare. Digital camera with zoom. And I have the manual for this one. Not a box, but that's okay. The next camera I have is going to throw us all back to the fantastic little Polaroid camera things that used to shoot out, and you just love it because you wave it around and wait for it to develop. But I remember these, and this is a Polaroid Impulse. It's not the original, you know, black with the little couple colored lines on the white. And this one is actually a, I want to say it takes the 600 film. Yeah, 600 plus film, which they do actually still sell, which is an awesome thing. And so if you want to go old school again and start doing those Polaroids that shoot right out immediately, this is the way to go. So you can go adjust it from 2 feet to 4 feet and to multiple objects, like multiple people, and it has a pop-up flash, so you don't have to worry about getting those little, you know, you had those bar things that you used to put on the old Polaroid. That's not here, so it's very cool. Going old school, you know. The next thing I have is a Drinkwell original pet fountain, and it circulates your water for your dog or your cat or your ferret or mouse or turtle, tortoise, whatever you got. You can always put it out and it keeps the water moving. So as long as they're not scaredy cats or, you know, they're not frightened very easy. They'll adjust very quickly to this. So I think it's awesome, and it was a great price. And that will be in my shop. And I do have a lot of things that are going to be pet related. I have 2 gigantic dog beds that I found. I will be listing those, and those should not be half as much to ship because they don't weigh that much, but they are just large, bulky, I should say. And 20-pound bags of dog food, frisbees, balls, toys. I actually have a doggy life vest for people who take their dogs on boats. It's actually a size medium because I sold the large one. And yeah, so if you want to take your dog with you, there you go. So I will have that in my shop. And the next thing I found were these 2 adorable, you know I keep getting salt and pepper shakers because I just happen to love them. But these are 2 little ducks, and I just think they're just the cutest things. You know, some people love ducks. I like turtles, but that's because I have 2 turtles back here behind me. But they're beautiful and in perfect condition. They still have their stoppers, and they're actually, I want to say, UNESCO. So anyway, you know, they're just, some people are salt and pepper shaker collectors, so I have these. I picked up this odd little figurine, which I've never seen one like this before. She looks like she's from the 30s or the 40s, almost like a can-can dancer. It has no mark whatsoever, but it's just a tiny little figurine. If you're into, you know, fashion or dancers, she's just got the cutest little gold detailing, and her dress has just got that yellow frill to it. So she will be in my shop, and not for very much because I don't know much about her. The next thing I have, I also picked up at the same place, is this odd little angel. She's got the halo and the wings, and somebody made this by hand. It is signed 1020 J. Cavaness, and I'm assuming it might have been a little kid or maybe a new ceramic, you know, artist. But I can't find anything about this person, but I thought it was really cool. Kind of, I don't know, eclectic looking for sure. But she's holding a book, and she's just the cutest. She's singing with her little face. So I have her. I picked up this little tiny ring dish, and this was made, it's hand painted, and it was made in Nippon. And I thought it would be perfect to catch rings for women who wash their hands. They take their rings off, even though I am really bad about that and I don't, but some people do. I know pearls, you're supposed to take your pearl rings off because the settings are sometimes loosened very easily in water, and so take off your pearl ring. The next thing I have is a very old nutcracker. It is by Arthur W. Reed Manufacturing. It was made in Little Rock, Arkansas. It says it quickly pays for itself in savings on bulk nut purchases. If you make pecan pies, or you're into just eating a lot of walnuts, you know, it's good. And, you know, nowadays people tend to eat a lot of peanuts and nuts, so I think it's a good thing. So it is definitely industrial. It says it lends commercial speed to formerly tedious jobs. And, you know, I'm used to the handheld deal. This one, I don't think you want a handhold anywhere. You just basically screw this in and you put it down on your table and you're ready to go. So, yeah, if you make a lot of southern dishes with pecans or anything like that, this is for you. It's in its original box, and it is heavy duty. It says Reed's Rocket Nutcracker. Okay, And the last thing I have are, these are very heavy. These are Michelangelo Masterpieces rectangular egg platters. And it's for those who love deviled eggs, and they're always perfect at parties. And this one is, it says Luigi Bormioli, but it is very heavy and it looks amazing. So, you know, you usually see them, you know, with like ceramic or porcelain, but you know, this one's a glass one. And I have 2 of those, so those will be in my shop. And with that, I will say thank you for being here tonight. I know it was a lot of stuff, and I will have more and more up sooner than later. I am not going to try and be away. I know this is the holiday week, so for those of you who are going out of town, please be safe and have a wonderful 4th of July. Thanks, I love ya, and bye-bye.